Journey with us into the heart of Turkey's Cappadocia region to explore Derinkuyu, the largest excavated underground city in the world. This incredible subterranean complex, reaching depths of over 85 meters and capable of housing 20,000 people along with their livestock, offers a breathtaking glimpse into ancient engineering and human ingenuity. Discovered by chance in 1963, Derinkuyu served as a sanctuary for early Christians escaping persecution and as a refuge during times of war and invasion. In this documentary, we delve into its intricate ventilation systems, vast living quarters, communal churches, wine presses, and formidable rolling stone doors, uncovering the secrets of how thousands survived for months beneath the earth. From the panoramic views of Cappadocia's unique landscape to the claustrophobic yet awe-inspiring tunnels of Derinkuyu, prepare for a historical adventure like no other. Discover the mysteries that still linger in its shadowy passages and learn about the tireless efforts to preserve this UNESCO World Heritage Site for future generations. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the world's most fascinating historical sites. Derinkuyu, the ancient underground city of Turkey. Hidden wonders of Cappadocia. Beneath the lunar landscape of Cappadocia, where ancient civilizations carved homes into towering fairy chimneys, lies a secret far more profound. An entire city, meticulously excavated, not into rock faces, but deep into the earth itself. Welcome to Derinkuyu, Turkey's largest excavated underground city, a labyrinthine marvel that whispers tales of survival, ingenuity, and a forgotten way of life. Prepare to descend into a world hidden from the sun, where thousands once lived, worked, and worshipped. A testament to human resilience against the forces of nature and the shadow of invasion. The story of Derinkuyu's rediscovery is as serendipitous as it is astounding. In 1963, a local man in the village, while renovating his home, began tearing down a wall in his basement. What he expected to find was another mundane storage space or perhaps solid earth. Instead, his efforts revealed a dark, narrow passage leading into an unknown abyss. Armed with a flashlight and a healthy dose of curiosity, he ventured into the darkness only to uncover an astonishing network of tunnels and rooms, intricately carved deep into the earth. This wasn't just a cellar. It was a sprawling subterranean metropolis, a ghost city that had laid dormant and largely forgotten for centuries, concealed just beneath the surface of everyday life. The sheer scale of the discovery must have been overwhelming, transforming a routine household chore into an archaeological marvel, a gateway to a lost world. Stepping through the threshold, the world above ground vanishes, replaced by an intricate labyrinth carved from the earth itself. The initial passages are narrow, sometimes requiring one to stoop or even crawl, creating a palpable sense of descent into the unknown. The air immediately becomes cooler, heavier, carrying the scent of damp earth and ancient stone. As one navigates these serpentine tunnels, the rock walls, smooth and cool to the touch, bear the marks of thousands of years of human endeavor. Suddenly, the claustrophobia gives way to breathtaking awe as the tunnels open into vast, unexpected chambers. Communal living spaces, storage areas, and even stables. The sheer scale and complexity are mind-boggling, a testament to an unimaginable feat of engineering and communal effort, suggesting a highly organized society. The feeling is one of profound reverence, walking in the footsteps of a forgotten civilization that made the very ground their home. Within the silent halls of Derinkuyu one can almost hear the faint echoes of daily life from millennia ago. These were not mere caves, but meticulously planned residential quarters. Small, humble rooms, often interconnected, served as living spaces for families. Imagine the constant hum of conversation, the crackle of a small fire, the gentle sounds of children playing, all muted by the thick earth surrounding them. Evidence suggests communal living, with shared spaces for cooking and gathering, fostering a strong sense of community in their isolation. Niches carved into the walls likely held oil lamps, casting dancing shadows and providing the only light, creating a perpetually twilight world. Despite the lack of natural light, these spaces were designed for long-term habitation, prioritizing security and self-sufficiency above all else, a testament to a people who understood the value of collective survival deep beneath the surface. The vast, rugged landscapes of Cappadocia unfold, a geological wonderland sculpted over millennia by volcanic eruptions and erosion. Here, the Earth itself tells a story, with its iconic fairy chimneys pointing towards an often overlooked secret beneath the surface. These towering, cone-shaped rock formations, created from soft volcanic tuff, stand as silent sentinels, hinting at the malleability of this unique terrain. As the sun casts long shadows, revealing the intricate textures and varying hues of the rock, one can almost feel the ancient history embedded within every crevice. The air is crisp, carrying whispers of civilizations long past, of people who not only adapted to this unusual environment, but ingeniously carved their existence directly into it. This region, already famed for its above-ground cave dwellings and rock-cut churches, holds a profound mystery that plunges far deeper, challenging our understanding of human ingenuity and resilience. Survival deep underground for extended periods demanded meticulous planning, especially concerning provisions. Derinkuyu boasts an impressive array of storage rooms,
The ventilation
carved with precision
system keeps
to
this
preserve
entire
precious
level
foodstuffs.
breathable.
Large, cool, and dry chambers were dedicated to storing grains, pulses, and dried fruits, essential for sustaining a population of thousands. Evidence of ancient presses for wine and olive oil also exists, indicating a capacity for producing and storing their own libations and cooking essentials. These storage areas weren't just simple holes. They were engineered for longevity, designed to protect supplies from spoilage, pests, and detection. The sheer volume of these spaces speaks to the foresight of its builders, illustrating a society capable of sustained self-sufficiency, ready to weather long sieges or periods of persecution.
The ventilation
making the
system
Earth
keeps
their
this
ultimate
entire
larder.
level.
One of the most astounding feats of engineering within Derinkuyu is its sophisticated ventilation system. Housing up to 20,000 people and their livestock underground meant that stale air and lack of oxygen would be a fatal flaw. The builders ingeniously carved over 50 deep ventilation shafts, some reaching directly to the surface, others circulating air between different levels. These shafts not only provided fresh air, but also acted as clever conduits for light and even, possibly, as discrete communication channels. The primary shaft alone plunges over 80 meters, 260 feet deep, connecting various levels like a central artery. This intricate network demonstrates an advanced understanding of air dynamics and construction, ensuring that even at the deepest levels, a breathable atmosphere was maintained, a silent guardian of life beneath the earth. Perhaps the most dramatic testament to Derinkuyu's purpose as a sanctuary are its formidable defense mechanisms. Every entrance to the city, and indeed many critical passages within, could be sealed off by massive circular stone doors. These colossal stones, often weighing hundreds of pounds, were carved with a central hole, allowing them to be rolled into place from the inside, effectively barricading the passage. Once in position, they could only be opened from within,
rendering the city an impenetrable fortress against invaders. These weren't mere rocks. They were precisely engineered plugs designed to fit snugly and securely, making them incredibly difficult to breach. Their presence speaks volumes about the constant threat of danger that loomed over the inhabitants, turning the very earth into their ultimate shield. No underground city could thrive without a reliable water supply, and Derinkuyu was no exception. The city's builders dug deep, precisely placed wells that reached the underground water table, ensuring a constant source of fresh water for its inhabitants and their livestock. Crucially, these wells were not directly connected to the surface, mitigating the risk of poisoning by invaders. This isolation of the water source was a brilliant strategic move, making the city truly self-sufficient and nearly impervious to siege. The sound of dripping water, a constant, reassuring presence in the otherwise silent depths, would have been a lifeline, a testament to the meticulous planning that went into every aspect of this subterranean refuge, proving that even deep within the earth, life could not only survive, but also flourish.
The
Beyond
Phrygians
mere
began
survival,
with simple
Derinkuyu
tunnels,
housed a
but over
vibrant, if
centuries,
confined,
the
community
Byzantines
life.
expanded
Evidence
Derinkuyu
points to
into a
spaces
vast,
dedicated not just
complex
for living
city.
in storage,
Derinkuyu
but also for
is an
spiritual and
ancient,
educational
multi-level
pursuits.
underground
A
city
large
in the
cruciform
Nevşehir
church,
province,
meticulously
Turkey.
carved into the rock, stands as a profound testament
And the
to the early
archaeological
Christian
evidence
communities
clearly
who sought
shows
refuge
different
here,
sections,
practicing their
each
faith away from
attributed to
persecution.
distinct historical
There are
periods.
also indications of rudimentary schools, common rooms for learning, and even areas for producing wine, suggesting that life here was not solely about enduring hardship, but also about maintaining cultural identity and fostering intellectual and spiritual growth. These communal spaces highlight a remarkable resilience, demonstrating
The
that even in
Phrygians
the
began
deepest
with
recesses
simple
of the earth,
tunnels, but over
humanity sought
centuries,
not just to
the
exist,
Byzantines
but to
expanded
live,
Derinkuyu
learn,
into a
and
vast,
worship. The question of who built Derinkuyu is as complex as the city itself, hinting at centuries of continuous expansion and adaptation. Early archaeological findings suggest that the initial, shallower levels could date back to the Phrygians in the 8th to 7th centuries BC,
as the world
a
above
sophisticated
raged,
Iron Age
our
civilization
ancestors
known
sought
for their
solace in
impressive
the earth's
rock-cut
embrace,
monuments.
finding
Later,
peace
during
in
the
its
Byzantine
silent
era,
depths.
particularly from the 6th to the 10th centuries AD, it saw its most significant expansion. Christian communities, fleeing waves of persecution from various empires, including the Persians, Romans, and later, the Arab and Mongol invasions, meticulously carved deeper and wider, transforming it into the colossal refuge we see today. It was a multi-generational project, each era adding its layer of defense and utility, creating a layered testament to human resilience against an ever-changing world. Why would an entire civilization choose to disappear beneath the earth? The answer lies in the volatile history of Anatolia, a crossroads of empires and a frequent battleground. For centuries, the region was plagued by relentless invasions, from the Assyrians and Persians to the Romans, and later the Arab-Byzantine wars and Mongol incursions. For the early Christians, who formed a significant population in Cappadocia, these invasions often brought not just conflict, but also severe religious persecution. Derinkuyu and similar underground cities offered
sure you're
the
getting all
perfect,
the fine dust.
undetectable sanctuary.
Yes, almost done with
A
this
community
section.
could vanish overnight, taking their livestock and supplies with them, remaining hidden for months, while marauding armies ravaged the surface above. It was a desperate yet highly effective strategy for survival, born out of an existential need for protection from relentless external threats.
Make sure
After
you're getting all
centuries
the
of
fine
use,
dust.
Derinkuyu,
Yes,
like many
almost done
other
with this
underground
section.
cities, eventually fell into disuse and was largely forgotten. As the region stabilized and external threats diminished, the urgent need for a subterranean sanctuary
Welcome, everyone.
waned.
We're so
The
glad
inhabitants
you could
likely
join us
returned to the
today.
surface, their homes above ground offering better light, air, and convenience. The underground city may have served secondary purposes for a time, perhaps as cool storage for produce or as a temporary refuge during sporadic local conflicts. But its primary role as a massive, permanent dwelling faded. Dust gathered in its vast chambers, silence descended upon its intricate passages, and the once bustling city
This
became a silent
incredible
tomb of history,
underground city
waiting patiently
once
for
housed
accidental rediscovery,
thousands.
a testament
you're
to a
getting all
time
the
when
fine
humanity
dust.
sought shelter
Yes,
deep
almost
within
done
the
with
earth.
this section.
Today, Derinkuyu is no longer a secret. It stands as one of Turkey's most extraordinary archaeological sites, attracting hundreds of thousands of visitors annually. Designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, efforts are continuously underway to preserve this unique monument while making it accessible to the public. Sections of the city are now carefully illuminated. Pathways have been established, and guides lead curious travelers through its ancient passages, sharing its remarkable story. This influx of tourism brings both opportunities and challenges. The need to protect the delicate rock formations from environmental damage, while ensuring that the profound historical significance of the site is conveyed responsibly. It is a balancing act, preserving the silent wonder of the past for the education and inspiration of future generations. Despite the extensive research and archaeological work, Derinkuyu continues to hold profound mysteries. Who were the very first inhabitants to chip away at this volcanic rock, and what was their initial vision? How did they plan and execute such a vast, multi-level city with seemingly rudimentary tools? What complex social structures allowed thousands to live in such close, confined quarters for extended periods? And what other secrets might still lie hidden, perhaps even deeper beneath the discovered levels? The sheer scale of Derinkuyu, capable of housing an entire community, remains a humbling testament to human ambition and fear. It is a silent question etched into the earth, inviting us to contemplate the untold stories and the incredible ingenuity of those who dared to make the very ground their ultimate refuge. The underground city of Derinkuyu stands as an extraordinary testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and the enduring will to survive. It is a powerful reminder of how adversity can spur the most astonishing acts of creation. Born out of fear and necessity, this subterranean marvel evolved into a complex, self-sufficient world, providing sanctuary, community, and even a cultural haven for those who sought refuge within its depths. As we emerge from its cool, silent passages and step back into the sun-drenched landscape of Cappadocia, we carry with us not just the images of carved stone and ancient tunnels, but a profound appreciation for the human spirit's capacity to adapt, to innovate, and to build a future even when facing the most daunting challenges. Derinkuyu is more than an archaeological site. It is a timeless story etched in stone, echoing the power of human endurance.